Spikes family. We're here. We're in. We're live. We're not live. That'd be funny though. What if I just went live, David?
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Hey, David. What's your favorite racial slur?
No.
Anyway, now on to the wholesomeness that is Spikes family.
Daybreak versus Twilight.
You know what we got this week? Spy v Spy. What is it? That's a fucking. Is that what it's called? What was it? Like, you know, the two spies that are fighting.
Daybreak versus.
Fuck Daybreak. I'm talking about like the fucking. Isn't there like a comic strip called Spy v Spy?
Yeah. It was a part of Mad.
Yeah.
When Mad
that's literally what this is. Except Daybreak is real dumb.
Daybreak is all the.
Well, hey, we don't use that word anymore, David. Shame.
I said this is cancel chaos week, damn it.
Oh, are you sure? Do you want to edit it out?
Yes. Edit that one out.
Oh my god. Beep! But what if I forget? If I forget, you're fucked. Jesus Christ. Oh, David. Okay.
Timestamp, 2 minutes.
You better just remind me tomorrow when I'm fucking. It's up on you to remind me.
I'm putting that right in our DMs right now.
Okay, good. All right. Anyway, moving on. So I think my favorite part of the whole chapter, and then you can jump around to whatever you want to talk about, is when like Daybreak
out of context text message.
Thank you. It was when Daybreak was literally so stupid that like Twilight had to like give up on his act.
Yeah.
The master of fucking spying and like stealth and disguise. He was so goddamn dumb. He was like, why would you sign it? That's not what.
Why would you sign it? Why would you bust the window? Why are you like this?
Well, honestly, I like how the author, like, they did like this slow build up to stupidness. Like the busting of the window, I can see. Like putting the soccer ball there, I feel like that would fool most people. That'd fool me. If I saw a soccer, I'd be like, okay, someone kicked the soccer ball through this window. That's fair. It's a little extra, a little uncautious, but fine. That was fine. Literally him being like, oh man, I'm a spy, but I want to be famous. I'm like, bro, you picked the wrong goddamn profession. And also, who the hell hired you? And also, why?
Yeah.
And it's so great because he's like, oh man, like, Twilight going in. He was like, I'm gonna have to kill this guy. He fucking starts flexing his hand. I'm like, all right, it's been a while since I had to fucking literally murder. It's happening.
Like,
let's go. And then he's just
my
like, dude,
boner is massive right now.
Well, I love that because it makes total sense, right? Because if this guy was an even rational, like kind of a little bit sane human, he would most definitely want to kill the actual person that Twilight was dressed as.
Mm-hmm.
So like it makes sense that Twilight would like literally have to kill this guy. Like, oh fuck, like because I fucked up, I blew my cover because of literally how dumb this guy was. If I don't kill him, the actual teacher's in danger. I have to kill this guy. And the only reason he doesn't die is because he's like, no, dude, tell the world, please. Here's my name. Here's my soch. Let's go. Here's a headshot. Yeah. I look good from this angle. Give this to the paper.
Yep, here. Make sure they get my good side.
Agent Daybreak successfully sabotages fucking... I always forget what position he holds in the politics, but like fucking successfully sabotages head Senate members' sons' grades. It's like fucking ridiculous.
This whole series is ridiculous, but so goddamn beautiful.
Oh god. See, like it's funny too because they're talking about how like it's probably like one of his political opponents or something. Because it wasn't sneaking in to make the grades better, it was sneaking in to make the grades worse. So it was probably like one of his shitty political opponents. So like I imagine, we're seeing a big influx now that Trump has done it. We're seeing a big influx of like really dumb people running for office. So I imagine it was some like dumb fuck that was like, this'll work.
This won't work.
No, let me hire this guy I found on Craigslist.
It's the Homer Simpsons of politics running right now. Like, Jesus. I can't. I just can't. So this makes perfect sense in a very, very topical way that we're seeing, like...
This is the assassin Trump would hire.
I wasn't going to say it because, we got that one guy in the comments.
Shout out to that one guy. Shout out to that one guy in the comments that always defends Trump. What's up?
Fancy meeting you here, good citizen.
Bro, it's so funny.
But like
any other human, like if we were like fucking just destroying like Lady Gaga or something, and you were like, actually Lady Gaga did some good stuff here and there, fine. But if you're making fun of the most powerful man in the world, I don't.
With the
feel
tiniest
bad.
hands.
You can roast him because he will literally, even if he somehow hurt it and he got his feelings hurt, he's got more money.
Well, you know he has that happen constantly. He stormed off stage in the middle of a fucking conference.
This is now the Trump roast. I don't care if you're political. Get out of here. I don't like your question. You're so mean to me.
I don't like this content. Unsubscribe.
Oh, Donald Trump, right? Sadly lost his subscribe today. Donald Trump never clicked the bell either. Fuck him.
Be sure to click that bell because you know that YouTube is stupid.
Oh, Lord. Well, then, that was fun. Now, if you're still here, you're not a little beta.
But no, like you said, this is the world's dumbest assassin.
Being offended
spy.
by politics is very beta. Okay.
Are you done with your betas?
Listen, there's a guy by the name of Jesse Lee Peterson who says beta. Where is it?
Only you would find it.
No, it's just a dumb. Wait, beta. Okay, go ahead. I'm having fun, right? This is peak.
Yeah. This is peak content.
So Anya got like what essentially amounts to C minuses across the board.
Oh my god.
Good for her, you know. Semi-impressive. That was without her powers. So she did exactly what I expected her to do, which is minimum effort. Enough effort to maybe impress my father, but like also fuck studying. I need to watch Bond Man. Anya's the best.
Anya is the best character in the series. Prove me wrong.
You know, it's been a bit since we've seen Yor.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, seriously. Anya is. I mean, yeah, no. Yor's the second best character.
Wrong. That is Trump.
So much Trump. I can't escape. You know, there's so much Trump in this video. It's probably going to be, I was going to say demonetized, but we don't monetize anything.
Right, but if we did, it'd be
day.
demonetized.
One day when I feel like we deserve it, maybe.
I mean, this video alone deserves it. This whole week of content has been peak control chaos.
It really is cancel control chaos week. Every video has something cancelable. Like, really. Like, you guys are going to enjoy it.
Like, legitimately, the misogyny stream.
Oh, it's, yeah, you wait for that the misogyny video. Let's just say, in order to paraphrase Trump, we engaged in some locker room talk. In a video coming up where we're ranking our waifus. We went heavy on the locker room talk. Let's just say that. What's up? Yeah, I said to paraphrase Trump, the locker room talk.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This week is when we lose every potential sponsorship, every potential fucking subscription.
Yeah, you like fucking guest starring? Alright, that's good. You ever watch him and try to find yourself? Yeah.
Not really.
This one's gonna be the review of Spy X Family. It's called Spy X Family, and you'll probably be around 9 minutes in. And maybe
remember, you have to edit that little bit out.
All right. That's as we were talking about doing horrible misogynistic things, my female roommate walked by.
See, we're not always horrible people.
Oh, yeah, no. A really well-balanced person is only horrible 20% of the time.
Red Alexander 2020.
I like that quote. I can live by that quote. Yo, this is peak. Where was this energy during B-Stars? Did the marijuana finally kick in, David?
No comment.
Yo, we're filming more shit after this. Okay, you're in too good of a mood.
But yeah, like fucking there's not a whole lot to talk about other than
Well,
the
let me
fact
just
that the
scroll
school
through this
has
bitch.
a fucking vault. What school has a vault? Mine didn't even have a functioning
No,
bathroom
actually, that's
half the
totally
time.
fair. No. That's legitimately fair because they talk about how the grades of these kids are like literally the future. Let me fucking finish, bitch.
No.
These grades are like, or these kids are literally like the future of this country, and a lot of them are like politicians' children, fucking probably like really rich fucks' children. You know what I mean? Like this.
Well,
is
I mean, they openly said that there were parents trying to bribe them.
exactly like this. These grades are like legitimately like making or breaking future fucking like millionaire/billionaire careers.
And then you have Anya.
yeah, and then Anya just snuck in there pretending to be all like legit. Remember,
there's
never
Anya.
forget that Anya's only there because basically because one of the fucking professors was such a absolute cunt to Yor.
Yeah.
And they had to like, well, I feel like we should probably, and of course, obviously, let's not downplay how elegant and amazing Twilight was, and bringing all the
He was
extra suits
fucking
and shit.
fabulous. He was utterly fabulous. That man is just top tier.
Anyway, let's just. Anything else you want to talk about this chapter? Will I just bring it up, just scroll through frantically to see if there's anything else to talk about?
All I want to know is like, where do we go from here? Because we've had a couple of we had a couple of like school chapters.
No,
We
you know
haven't
what?
had-
It's been a fucking long time since
A Yor chapter?
It's your time, baby.
Can Yor just fucking step on me?
Oh please! You realize, like you'll see this in the misogyny waifu stream. I'm stealing that from King of Lightning, by the way. They were ranking the top 20 One Piece girls, and he was like, "It's misogyny time, guys." We're going full because they had a woman on there, and they were like, just so you know, just because you're here, we're not toning down the misogyny.
I mean, if anybody has that toxic masculinity, it's definitely King of Lightning.
Well, what's great about who they had on was like she was like, "No, I totally get it. Go hard. I'm gonna go." Like she went just as hard. In fact, she was more brutal about it. She was like ranking purely on looks. Women can be brutal to other women.
Oh yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I really think that there are some women that are harder on other women than us men are.
Oh yeah. Well, I like to think I'm pretty simpy around most women. I'll be honest.
Of course you are.
I mean, unless they piss me off, like I'm gonna treat them like a potential friend, and then friend can lead to better than friend.
Friend can lead to maybe I finally punched the V card.
Andy. I mean, I just called you Andy. Sorry, whenever someone's being rude to me, it's either David or Andy.
I am not that sarcastic cunt. Fuck you.
It's funny
more
that you guys pretend to hate
sarcastic.
each other because you're very you're my two sarcastic, douchey friends.
I am the superior sarcastic cunt.
You guys should
Send
really have
that clip to him.
You guys should have a cunt off.
I would win. Give me my goddamn Guinness and I will win.
Damn. Well, Andy's gonna do it totally sober, so I mean, like you have an advantage.
Oh yeah. The more intoxicated I am, the more of a cunt I am.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about here. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Fake IDs. This man's just carrying them. He literally has his fucking mission written on the palm of his hand.
Infiltrate school. Try not to act like a dumbass. Don't know where that second one went wrong.
Oh, well, yeah.
But anyway, I guess wrapping it up, any final thoughts from you?
I think this chapter did really good at making me care more for Damon. Let me make sure I'm getting his name. It's Damon, right?
Damien.
Because like now we're seeing like the world isn't just all like working for him, right? There are enemies of him and his father as well.
Well, I mean, definitely with power comes enemies.
Yes, and like this made me really happy to see. Like, there's this page here where he's like super happy to see that he's done really good with the grades, and it makes me wonder if in the past his grades have been manipulated with. And potentially, like, there's been times where he thought he did really good, and then he sees the rankings, and he's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, imagine that feeling. So finally this time, I'm just headcanoning that in the past he's had that happen, potentially. And maybe with some more competent fucking spies. And now, finally, like, Twilight went in there, kept the original score, and he's just really happy to see it. So that was a little bit of a wholesome moment. And I have a feeling that this author is going to have us slowly start maybe even liking this kid. And then it'll be interesting, because I imagine he is great as a kid, because he's still just a kid. There's some wholesomeness to him. And then his dad's going to be like a total twit, I have a feeling.
Anyway.
Meanwhile, Anya, is like all smug, even though she's just barely passed. And, basically, it's hardcore study time now. So, yeah. Oh, and then of course, the spy gets fired. That's about it.
But I passed. I did my mission. You fucked up. You left every goddamn trace imaginable. You are the worst spy of all time, and you should feel bad. Here is the rope to hang yourself with.
This is going to be like Assassination Classroom, where that one guy comes to, like, be their new gym teacher, and he's like, he fucks up, and, like, Nagisa, like, just destroys him, and then he comes back as, like, a more serious villain later, for after being humiliated.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to go to, like, I don't know, spy training.
I was just going to say he was going to go to MI6, bag on his hands and knees, please train me.
He'll go intern at the agency that Twilight works for. He'll start off as like a janitor, and then like 2 years later work his way up.
He plays the long con.
That'd be maybe.
Anyway, until next 2 weeks, whatever.
Please give me a your chapter or give me death.